We should be good on the audio. Go ahead and talk.
Yo, 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 what's up, homies?
Oh yeah, you're reading on here. Good, good, good. All right, hey, what's
Yo,
up, guys?
folks.
We've just
Yo,
been
folks.
talking away off stream, but we got some juicy stuff for you, so don't worry. No, but this is actually, I'll just let you introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you
Awesome.
do?
I am Dillon Becker. I am one of the vocalists for Animal Farms. We have three vocalists all together. I know there's been a little confusion. There are three vocalists in a seven-piece band. That is Animal Farm. What's up?
Well, oh, Brian's here. He says hello.
Hi, Brian. I know many Brians. I don't know which one that is.
Um, why am I not being able to reclaim me?
Hey, that's my Brian right there. That's my Brian right there.
Yeah,
That is my favorite Brian. That is the Brian.
he's a sweetheart. He's a really, really
Uh,
big
he,
sweetheart.
if, just wait until you meet him in person. He is literally an angel. He is so nice.
One of these days. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, Brian. I always see it and I'm like, fuck.
I hold on. I've asked Brian a few times. I think it is pronounced Requilium,
Requilium. I
something like
like that
that.
better.
Yeah,
It's definitely better than
it's
my.
it's. I used to call him Brian Requiem. Yeah, that Brian Requiem kid.
Oh, wonderful. Oh,
Yeah,
let me mute really quick. I gotta take a call.
no problem. So look at my awesome house while he's gone. Look at all the lights right here. That is the workstation, the arts and crafts station right there. Right there. This is my man Chris. My man Chris killing it on the all analog studio for the lo-fi hip hop beats. Got lounge music at my house 24/7. Pretty lit. That was just the first floor. Y'all don't get to see the second floor. You got to come over. Back outside. Hmm. Smoking is bad for you.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to, I had to take a call really quick from my wife. So, all's
No.
good. All's good.
Okay.
But
You don't ever want to miss that call.
oh boy. Oh, Derp Circer said, "Yo, let me see that art."
Which art? Hold on.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
what's up, MC Cribs? It's Dylan from Animal Farm. This is the first floor right here.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, my man,
Yeah.
you have a shrine.
Yes, this is this. It, honestly, not even my shrine. This is my beautiful woman's Amber Perps. You can catch her on Trash Panda Podcast. She has an amazing podcast. We're about to
Oh,
start it this month, and it is going to be lit. We are going to be having full-blown parties on the stream. It's going to be great. But yeah, this is
ooh.
her area. She makes like resin cast stuff, and like she does all kinds of crazy stuff here. I don't even understand it. Yeah, this is my dude Chris right here. Right here. This is where we make all of our hip hop, our lo-fi. It's an all analog studio. Chill, bro.
You add
Super
those
chill. I got
gutturals into that lo-fi.
right. I got a whole studio in my downstairs where my buddy Chris, he just literally spins records and creates live lounge music from my house 24/7. It's beautiful.
Bruh. That's awesome. No, I
Yeah,
will
that was just
say, if
my,
if you guys are starting a podcast, um, I use Anchor and it's completely free and it auto distributes everywhere except for Spotify.
nice,
You have to do some extra stuff to get Spotify, but it's free. It's easy to use.
nice.
Yeah, so just a little
As of right,
friendly insight.
yeah, as of right now, I think she's only done a couple of them,
Hmm.
just like interviews. I think they're on Facebook, but we're about to put a little money into this and really get out there. You can catch us definitely anytime, all over Florida, running around. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be super fun.
Oh, Brian says he was in one of them.
He was in one of them. Ew, that was a fun one.
By the way, can you tell Brian that he's gonna do good in this Angel Maker competition? He says he's gonna
Oh,
do bad.
I have already heard it, and y'all motherfuckers, y'all barely have a chance.
Yeah, there you go,
Y'all
Brian.
barely have a Brian's, dude. Barely.
Yeah, get encouraged, you bitch.
Yes. Oh man, that
I
kid
love
is the
you.
sweetest kid. And literally, the first time I heard his vocals was at a Feast of the Antipathy show,
Hmm.
and I just heard him outside, like standing in a circle, and I heard him do a guttural. I was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, it sounds like concrete scraping against concrete. You know, like the giant stone they rolled over Jesus's tomb when they buried him.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking sounds like,
Oh
dude.
my god.
It is so hilarious. It literally sounds like concrete against concrete. Craziest gutturals I've ever heard come out of a person. So
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, he said that the so I made a post about my entry, and
Mhm.
then somebody else posted, oh hey, I'm gonna upload mine soon. Which the person that posted that was I don't know if you're familiar with the name, but Adam Alexander. He's the vocalist of Dayum. I think is how you pronounce it, Dayum.
Oh,
Mine's
damn.
Amoria.
Oh,
Yeah,
dope. That is
yeah.
dope. I can't
Brian was
that
just like, well, because he also uploaded his, and Brian was like, fuck. I'm like, no, you gotta stay confident, my guy. Stay
Gotta stay confident.
confident. I entered it, but I'm kind of just, I don't care about talking about it on here. I just don't really understand it, I guess, in the sense of the
Yeah.
prize, because the prize is if you don't know, um, you get to play it live with them. My question is
Live where?
exactly. I was just like, what?
I mean, cool. Maybe for future shows once this is all over. But that's a
That's kind
long
of what I
pop.
was saying. Well, I was talking to my friend, and he's actually in the Discord. He's from Canada, and I guess
Nice.
so are they. I didn't realize that, but apparently, from what he was saying, is that there's like people don't really know how bad like the COVID situation is here in comparison to other
Hmm.
places, as far as like what is and isn't happening.
Yeah.
So like he was thinking maybe that might be why, because other
Hmm.
than that, it doesn't really make sense to do
Yeah.
that
It's
as a prize.
hey, but hey, vocalists, get out there and do it and get
Yeah,
your name
I'm
out there.
saying go ahead and do it
Take
anyway.
every
I just
opportunity.
want merch. Just give me merch. I don't even have to win. Just give me the runner up. Give me merch. That's all I want. I'm not a picky boy.
No, not at all.
Or they use you stream live or something. Yeah, I guess they could. But I mean, if they're in Canada, I mean, that eliminates like probably more than 50% of their fan base,
I mean,
if not
if
more.
if I won, you definitely cash me back into Canada to go do that show if they're doing live shows over there.
Bro, I was watching some stuff on like what it takes to move to Canada because somebody was making like a video off of people who are like, if you don't like it here, move somewhere else. And they're like, I don't think you realize
Yeah,
how hard it is to fucking move out of
so
here.
hard,
Yeah,
so
because
hard to get out of
one
it.
of the
Yeah,
things that I saw was you have to pay unless you like pay your way out of the U.S. You still have to pay the U.S. taxes in
yes,
Canada while paying
yes,
Canadian taxes, and it's just like,
yes,
bruh, what the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's I mean, would I still like to move to Canada? Yeah. At this
yeah.
point, yeah.
No, it's not happening. Yeah, America is pretty rough with leaving or entering this country.
Oh yeah.
America is basically an Italian mobster coming to your shop every day, making sure you're safe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Pretty much like, hey, you got the daily rent?
Yeah, right. The daily
Nope.
rental,
All right, I can't guarantee you what's gonna happen. I don't know. Nah,
right?
but I guess focusing kind of on you a little bit. How did you get started in the vocals? Like take out Animal Farm, take out anything in that regard. How did you get started? Like what brought you up?
Um, well, I mean, personally, like just listening to the music made me want to do it. I'm a old hardcore kid and
Hmm.
stuff. Like I like trash music. I like really, really bad music. It's just something wrong with me. I just enjoy bad music.
All right, next time I send you
And
something, I'm gonna turn the decibels all the way up on everything.
yes, yeah, yes, yeah. I want everything clipping.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh,
But
Brian says you love Primus.
oh, I do love Primus. That's my number one. That is my number one band right there. Is Primus. There is no Primus sucks. Don't you forget it. That band is amazing.
Jesus.
But yeah, I don't know. I got into rap. That was my first uh, genre of music I got super into. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in my
Mm-hmm.
family listened. Me and my friends would hang out on the stoop and just freestyle and shit, like sounding like trash. And then I had like two groups of adults in my life
Mm-hmm.
that I could like, look to and stuff. And one was my uncle Nicky, and he was a nerd, an absolute fucking nerd. Him and his friends were 30 years old, and they would play Dungeons and Dragons every Saturday and listen to power metal and shit. And my other group was my Uncle Jerry. And my Uncle Jerry was a street kid. You know what I'm saying? He was a little hooligan running around, always getting in trouble with the police and stuff. So, like, I would go and hang out with those people and go run amok
Mm-hmm.
and be a psycho and listen to rap music and just party. And then I would go and hang out with my Uncle Nicky, and I would watch them play D&D and like
Mm-hmm.
folklore and stuff, and listen to like Iced Earth and Demons and Wizards. Just one day, my Uncle Archie put on Deicide, and that was the first time I have ever heard music like that. And I mean, I had listened to like hardcore and like punk music and shit, like Minor Threat, Bad Brains, all that shit. That's my creme de menthe right there. And I had never heard like guttural vocals before, and I was like, "What the fuck is the vocalist a chainsaw? What is this band?" And they were just like, "Nah, man, that's his voice." And then after that, I was like, "I need to figure out how to do that. Like that dude sounds like a monster." And I was super into rapping. I was super into writing when I was a kid. Like, I don't really consider myself a vocalist as much as I consider myself a writer. I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
writing 1,000 times more than I enjoy singing or doing vocals. I just enjoy getting thoughts out of my head. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Oh yeah.
And I just started, like, I was younger and I would just start writing raps and just writing bars and just trying to figure out how to fuck with the English language. You know what I'm saying? And
Bruh.
then I got introduced to metal, and then it just transitioned. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to write death metal lyrics. I learned how to do that stuff. I figured out how to do vocals eventually. And it wasn't until I met one of my good friends, who you probably know, Dickie Allen. I met
Yeah.
him. Yes, I met him in North Nicholas High School, which is a high school for kids who hate learning, and a high school for kids who do not do good at school and
Mm-hmm.
who just are troublemakers. And then once they eventually kick you out of all the schools around town, you go to North Nicholas High School and you just do your high school on a computer. The teachers don't bother you, just bubbles and just get your high school diploma. We weren't doing that either. What we were doing, we were opening like Word,
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft, and we would like take turns writing the most fucked up death metal lyrics we could imagine. Like, if anybody finds that computer, dude, it's a situation. Like, there's a lot of lyrics on that computer that should never ever be seen, and just like the most offensive, edgiest death metal gore vocals you could imagine. And Dickie wanted to do vocals. Dickie wanted to be an actual vocalist. His goal was to be a vocalist. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I just wanted to write. I just wanted people to listen to my words, however they came out in whatever format. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Dickie when he came to school one time and he was like, "Dude, I got it. Dude, I got it." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I can do a brie now," and just laid out a brie, and I was like, "Dude, that's amazing. You sound amazing." And now he's literally like one of the best vocalists in the world. So crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
I remember finding a video of him, like way before he like developed the techniques he developed now. Like I think it was like a
mhm,
Chelsea Grin Cheyenne Strokes cover or something
yeah,
like that, and it was like
yeah.
early day Dickie. Like I
He's
was
a
like,
little baby.
man.
He's my little baby.
I always think that's really cool though. Like look up because you can find a lot of big name vocalists on YouTube. Like you can find Ian Bearer back in the day when he was like
Huh?
posting covers and fuck. I literally had a post of him pop up from when he he was in a vocal contest for In Dying Arms. Of
Oh my
just like
God, that's
man, I can't,
hilarious.
dude. Which I'm so glad they're back. That band slaps
Yes,
if you
that's
like that
awesome.
type of music, but
That Van Dam slap.
bro, his highs are what like got me. So the way I got into it was very weird. It was very much like so I kind of didn't and then did grow up like a Christian like upbringing somewhat. I fell more into it like around 8th grade or so, like or a little bit after 7th grade, and then so I was like, well, man, what can I listen to that like, glorifies my religion that I'm in? And then I found
Yeah.
Prada was my first thing. I found the Devil Wears Prada, and I
Nice.
grooved
That's
with
a great
that for a
band.
long time. Oh, I fucking love Prada still, even outside of that. And
Yeah.
then In the Midst of Lions, though, is who got me onto like really heavy vocal work. Like I was just like, bro, this man sounds angry. And so from there, that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna learn how to unga boonga. And then like over time, which it throws people off because I do primarily fry vocals, but have like weird hints of false in them on at
Hmm.
least the low end, at least from what I've been told. But my high
Yeah.
end, I feel like I really learned from listening to In Dying Arms. So it's just, I don't know. And it's really crazy to see that, like, it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier, where everybody's kind of on a, I don't want to say, at least in that regard, an even playing field, but it's like you could see somebody and be like, oh, cool, they're just somebody else just trying to make their way living. And it's
Yeah.
not so much of like a, holy fuck, it's Dillon Becker. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. It's just like, oh hey man, how you doing? Hope you're having a
Yeah.
good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just
it's just been
forewarning,
crazy to me. Yeah.
forewarning to anybody who ever sees me in public. I'm not comfortable with. I forget that I am in a band. I forget that I put music out consistently, and I forget that people listen to it. So if you run up to me and you're like, "Oh my God, it's Dillon Becker,"
And
it's
be like,
gonna
what?
take a second for me to figure out why you know me.
Oh yeah, I did drop that, I guess,
Yeah,
didn't I? Oh
it's
my
it's
god.
it's very weird. I just literally went to. I don't know if I mean, where are you located? You don't live in Florida, do you? Where do you live?
No, I live in Oklahoma. I'm
Okay,
pretty close
Oklahoma's dope.
by.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. Oklahoma's
Cheap
cool.
as fuck for a
So
living. That's for sure.
nice, nice. I went to. I have my, you know, girlfriend Amber,
Mm-hmm.
and she's amazing. She literally found me at the lowest point in my life, my whole life, my lowest point in my life. She found me on the studio couch of the old Animal Farm studio after I had downed like maybe like 30 fucking pills. Like I can't even remember what they were, maybe like just some painkiller, and I was just done. I was checked the fuck out, and no one was at the studio, and I was just gonna lay down on the couch and just slip into the ether of not being alive. And unbeknownst to me, Amber had already talked to everybody else who exists at the studio and was like, yo, I'm going to come down and I want to party and I want to cook a huge feast for everybody. They're like, cool. Everyone was out doing stuff and I was there by myself, not aware of this. Lay down on the couch, and then she walks in maybe 10 minutes later and jumped on top of me and like woke me up. And I stood up and she was like, Jesus, you look like you're going to die. Here's
Yeah.
some coffee. Didn't know it was Cuban espresso, and I slammed the whole cup and puked up 20 to 30 fucking pills. And now I'm still alive. Like, if that girl, Amber, wouldn't have walked into that house, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah.
And has just opened my world up to such a cacophony of new experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
before her, I didn't go anywhere. I would go to the studio and I would go home, and that's it. Nobody ever saw me. It was like almost 5 to 6 years. I was a ghost. Nobody ever saw me outside of my house. I didn't go to shows. I would go to like, Alan De La Torre of Traders. I would go to
Mm-hmm.
his shows. He has a side project called Gutter Love, which is like folk punk music, which I can't afford therapy. So he writes songs about all our dead friends. So that's my therapy. I go there and I cry about
Oh,
like,
okay.
and then I retreat back to my house and
Yeah.
never leave again to the next Gutter Love show. But meeting her, she is a person who would rather go and experience than anything else. And I fell in love with her heads over heels. So now I'm one of those people who would rather go experience things than just sit at home and do this and that or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
she took me to this place called Ginny Springs, which is up in North Florida. I don't remember. I passed out on the car ride every time.
Yeah.
Um, but it is basically just a giant river with a bunch of springs. So like you go down the river and there are different natural springs with like ice cold water. It's like 72 degrees and it stays 72 degrees all year
Ooh.
long. And it's just literally like you just go up there, throw up a tent, and there are 50 other people with 50 other tents, and they're all partying. last time we went, we just got a new car like about 2 weeks ago after her car finally shit out. Within 8 hours of owning the car, we were like, let's go to Ginny Springs. Traveled fucking 6 hours from our home, went to Ginny Springs and met like the coolest fucking people. I met my buddy Simon Pincus, and he has this coalition called Soulful Gathering,
Hmm.
which I mean, he is just a party dude. If your party sucks, you can rent my friend Simon for a night, and he will make your party not suck.
Oh my god, that's like that fucking episode of a regular show. I don't know if you watched that
Hmm.
back in the day, but
Yeah.
it was one of those
Uh,
episodes. Hey, I'm here to bring the party.
Dude, Simon is the party. I've never had more fun with a human being. So, like, that was my 4 day Miami experience. I went to go see Simon in his natural habitat, and then just one thing led to another, and it was like fucking hanging out with Hunter S. Thompson. It was fucking amazing.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, but so I met Amber, and like I had dropped Animal Farm before Amber. Animal Farm was basically dead. You know what I'm saying? We weren't
Mhm.
gonna write any more music. We were never gonna plan to go live. We weren't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? I was in stuck in a looking back, looking back from now, I was stuck in an abusive relationship. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And now that
Mhm.
I'm free of that, I have a partner who is like, "What do you want to do with your life?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I might be, I do this as a job." And she's like, "No, no, no, no. Not what job do you want? Nobody gives a fuck about what job you want. What do you want to do with your life?" And that's the first person I've ever been in a relationship that asked me that question and actually meant what I want to do, not how do you want to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like money comes and goes. I
Mhm.
want to be happy. That is my only point in this life, is to be happy. And Amber is
Onesie,
consistently,
onesie with the
no,
hood.
no problem. Go ahead.
Oh no, my wife is asking me something. I'm so sorry.
No, okay, yeah, but
The onesie with the hood, but I took the hood in the back. Oh, wonderful. Okay, I am back. Sorry.
no, 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 it's all good. But yeah, so now I have someone in my corner who not only loves my me, but also loves my band and my music, and is genuinely just wants me to get ahead, not in life, in my dreams, because your dreams and your life are two separate things. Everybody has to eat, everybody has to make money, but when you find someone who really cares about what you want to do with your
Mhm.
life, that's something special. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And like there have been times where me and Amber have just been chilling in the house and just nothing to do, and just boom, and we find ourselves on a fucking 4 day adventure.
Yeah.
Like that's just love, man. And same thing goes with me for her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about what job she's doing right now. Like when she comes home from work in a few hours, I'll be here to rub her down and love her. But like I know that's not her dream. I know what her dream is, and like consistently, I'm pushing her and pushing her and pushing her. She is starting up a band with this girl Clarissa. Don't remember her last name because I don't think it's her real last name on
Oh.
Facebook. But she does tattoos and stuff. She's an amazing tattoo
Okay.
artist, and she runs Darkling Tattoos. Like that's her little tattoo name. And they're starting up a band together. And they're just getting their grips and bearings, and they're both
Mhm.
females. And like being with a woman who actively enjoys this type of music and who actively wants to be a part of it, it is, really, it's really sad when your partner goes to you and is like, "Yo, I made this awesome riff. I made this awesome song," but doesn't want to put it out
Mhm.
simply because she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like this genre, this scene or whatever is extremely sexist in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah.
This girl, the girl Clarissa, is legitimately so much of a better vocalist than I am. It is fucking hilarious how good she is. She literally blows me out of the water. And there have been metal pages. I can't remember. It was like Cardivoke's
Oh,
Vocal Academy or
Carterbox.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like they're not around anymore, but like for like 6 months she was trying to get into it, and like pictures of and like videos of her doing vocals, and just simply could not be accepted to go into it. And it's just like, come on, dude. Like, we're all human beings here. You know, if you are upset that a girl is doing better than you, fucking do better. Like, just do better. It's a you thing, it's not a them thing, you know? So definitely, like, when their music, when Amber and Clarissa's music comes out, you'll definitely be seeing Animal Farm share it. And like, I've heard it, and you guys are not ready. It's gonna be like the hardest fucking band ever. And it's just that's what Animal Farm is. It's not so much a band as it is a moniker for anything I'm involved with. Like anything I am like extremely involved with musically, it will
Mm-hmm.
eventually fall under the name Animal Farm. You know, I have uh, I want to do paintings under the moniker Animal Farm. I want to do, I don't know if you have ever heard of danger music.
I have not. Wait, is danger music kind of similar to like noise music, where
Yes,
it's
similar in the
okay?
fact that neither of them are actually music.
Yeah,
But
they're all just a bunch of fucking
danger,
loud ass noises. Yeah.
yeah, danger music is it's not even necessarily music. It's any art that is inherently dangerous, either for the person performing it or the audience watching it, whether it's physical, emotional, it's dangerous. And years ago, when I was, in my last relationship, I had, these amazing ideas because the first I started my art career on a corner in New York, just doing monologues with my friends, just like talking and crying about our problems and just
Mm-hmm.
writing what we felt and then just performing it in front of bums, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So live performance is a really special thing for me. And the first ever thing I ever performed in front of any human being ever in my life was uh, a just a performance piece called Dad. It sounds super cringy now, but when I was, you know, 11, 12, 13, like
Mm-hmm.
this was the deepest shit I had ever came up with. And it was a couple of my friends and just a couple random people who were also, artists and just really weird and just, doing their thing. And I was like, yo, I wanna perform. And everyone just sat down right on a dirty ass floor in public. And I just said, this is called Dad. And then spent the next 10 minutes full on manic, crying and screaming, not understanding why my dad didn't love me for 10 fucking straight minutes. No music, no words, just crying and screaming and flailing on the floor. And everyone sat there, watched, and I picked myself up. I wiped the tears off my face. And that was the first time a group of people clapped for me in my life. And right from there, I was like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I am going to get on stage in front of people. I'm going to get in front of people, bear my emotion, and hopefully they like it. I want to hear clapping my whole life. That's what I like. That's where I started doing art. So I have sorry, I'm walking through my house right now to grab something.
you're
But
good. I think walking is permitted this time. Just
yeah.
this time.
But like I have a lot of danger pieces I still want to do, and those are gonna fall under Animal Farm. You know what I'm saying? I have one just like a sneak preview into my future of art. I'm a claustrophobic. I do not like small spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Still to this day, I have a problem riding in elevators. It's just a weird thing. One of the danger pieces I want to do is, and it's going to take a lot of planning and time and stuff, but I want to render myself unconscious, completely
Oh.
unconscious, and on stage in front of a small audience, I want to wake up inside of a coffin because that is as real as it gets for me. I could be in a movie. I'm a really great actor. You give me a script, I'll memorize it in a fucking day and perform everything for you. But regardless of how good you are as an actor, you're lying. You're
Mm-hmm.
acting. That's the whole point. And something about raw emotion just that's my creme de menthe right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if your band is good. I don't care if your band has good production. I
Mm-hmm.
want to hear that in your vocals and your music. I want to hear that your band is your favorite band.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to hear. Everybody's band should be their favorite band. Animal Farm is 100% my favorite band. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I hope when people listen to it and they hear me screaming and they hear me fucking crying on tracks because of the lyrical content, it's
Mm-hmm.
just it's This band is a very, very emotional thing for me. If you just listen to Animal Farm and you don't pay attention to the lyrics and you don't pay attention to the art, it is simply just another death metal band or deathcore, what the fuck ever it is. I'm not a
Hmm.
genre guy.
Yeah,
Um,
no, I got you.
yeah, but if you actually, you know, I know a lot of people who really just don't care about lyrics. They just like the music. If you care about lyrics, definitely look into Animal Farm's lyrics. Our old album is a lot more edgier lyric
Hmm.
wise, but this album has a lot of points that I think that need to be talked about. And I mean, I grew up listening to Cannibal Corpse and grindcore and all that type of stuff, and I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. If you send me an album and the album art is a bunch of dead bodies, I am for sure gonna click that shit. That's hilarious. But me personally, I am not into the whole shock aspect. If I have a platform to talk and if I have a platform to get my voice out there, there's a point to what I'm saying. There's always
Hmm.
going to be a point to my art, whether it's very, very small and minute or whether it is an actual real fucking point. There's always a point. I just can't make metal just to make metal. It just doesn't seem. I don't know. It's not that it doesn't seem right because, I mean, Cannibal Corpse made a career doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
just not right for me. It's just my personal thing.
Hmm.
So me and Art have a very, very uh, romantic. That is the best way I describe. Me and Art and Emotion have a very romantic feeling. I feel extremely hard. I'm 6 foot fucking almost five, 280 pounds. I look like a biker that will just sell you meth and rob you. But I am just a very emotional person. I cry on the drop of a dime. I cry when I see a kitten still to this day. Like I am a very emotional person. So me and Art is a very romantic, emotional
Hmm.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I got you. For me, I don't know. I feel like it went through different phases. First, it was like, oh, I have to tour in order to be successful, and then it went from that to like, oh, that's not really the case.
Yeah.
But I still should enjoy what I do. To now, like, I really am working hard on trying to, not only make content still that I enjoy, but I'm wanting to do that in various different ways, as well as trying to work on, at the end of my lifetime, I want to at least have a studio. That's what I
Nice.
want. Like, I want to be able to help other bands. I want to help people create in means that they feel like they can't do on their own, because
Absolutely.
I've been doing vocals for 13 years almost now, and like every day there's like been something I've learned from it, and like some of the
Yeah.
things that I've learned from it is, and I'm still learning constantly. Like right now I've been working on mixing. Like it's just step by step. Like that's kind of been my thing. Like I want music to be my success at the end of
Yeah.
my life, but it's definitely not going to just be like a in the like the blink of an eye type thing. So for
Oh
me,
no,
like that's
absolutely.
music is something that not only to me has gotten me through so much, but it's something like I want to make my way of life. Like whether
Hmm.
that's me helping people, whether that's me listening to something I create and think, wow, this is great, or like knowing that hey, I provided food today because I did something I actually love. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. And honestly, that's very similar to why I wanted Animal Farm to be a thing because
Mm-hmm.
I'm in another band. Let me segue into this. I am
Sure.
in another band. I play bass for
Mm-hmm.
Nithful, which I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
Nithful. Yes.
It's you and
I
Nick,
think
right? And Derek
it's
also.
there's a full lineup. I believe we have a full lineup now. I've just been out of town for a while. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm playing bass. I don't honestly know what Nick is doing in the band because he wrote all the music. It's his brainchild. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Derek Connolly, yes, Derek Connolly is on vocals. That kid is a perfect fucking example. Perfect example of why I want to start Ant Farm is Derek fucking Connolly. That kid is one of the top 10 vocalists in the world, dude. I have never seen someone be able to hit the tones and pitches that this kid can hit. And honestly, anything he's done on a track doesn't do him justice because I hang out with that kid almost 10 times a fucking week and that kid blows my mind every day. He does like polyphonics or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like 8 different distinct vocal tones at once. Like I don't even understand how he does it. Like I've had him sit there and just hold a note and me and my friends have distinctively heard 6 to 8 different tones. Like I've never met a kid like that, and I met him a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? When Animal Farm was like just starting, and like I met him, and we were in like this long hiatus where we didn't know we were gonna be a band, where we didn't know we were gonna do this, and like that kid is definitely going on an Animal Farm track. Like this
Mm-hmm.
is why I invented this. Like you know what I'm saying? I invented this group, this coalition, whatever you want to call it, for kids like Derek. Like when I met Derek, he was in his room, just in his room doing covers and blowing the original vocalist out of the fucking water like every single time. So I was like, you definitely need to hang around. You definitely need to hang around. And now the kid's in his own band.
Yeah.
Now, like, when that band drops, dude, when Nithful drops, oh my lord, Nithful beats the shit out of every heavy band. Every heavy band. It's so absurd. It's crazy. Listening to Nithful from my room past 3 walls, it sounds louder than a fucking Traders concert. It is the
Jesus
biggest
Christ.
fucking thing. It's the only way I can describe Nithful is big. It is big. It is a big band. That's just what it is. It's just that's the genre. It's big metal. New genre, everybody. Big
I
metal. Get
you
with
heard
it.
it.
Nithful 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. When is the new material coming out?
Which one? Animal Farm or Nithful?
Niffle.
I don't know, just because I am literally just the bassist. But
Mm-hmm.
it's wrapping up. Like it is, we're probably days away from it being wrapped up, and then hitting a game plan on how to promote this and when to promote it and shit like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. The
Yeah,
planning process I feel like is probably the
is
most difficult
it
for
is. It
sure.
absolutely is the most difficult. But yeah, Nick Saya is an absolute machine. He is technically he's the third vocalist in Animal Farm.
Okay.
So yeah, there are 3 vocalists in Animal Farm. There is me, there is the guy who writes all the music, Wesley Fox, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's Nick Saya.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I like bands with 2 vocalists, you know what I'm saying? But when I heard my friend Nick, I was like, I want you to do vocals in my band. He was like, is it a guest spot? I was like, no, I don't think so. I just want you to be in the vocalist. We'll figure out how to work 3 vocalists later, but you're in it. That's it. Very split decision with how Animal Farm works. Animal Farm works however I feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, this album, it's called Dying in the Throes of Tradition,
Mm-hmm.
is absolutely, I cried when I heard the album in full. Like once it was like done and I got like the master tracks or whatever back from Wes, I genuinely cried to my own band because of the lyrical content, because of how much bullshit all 3 of us have been and are going through. Like everything bad that could have happened to us in this year happened to us in this year. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mm-hmm.
just it is a breath of like release. It's like release, knowing that even though I can, lose my whole family, I can, be homeless in the middle of and at the start of COVID. I was homeless, living on the streets. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Bouncing around from couch to couch. I could go from that to making this album. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Like you are gonna have to kill me in order to stop me. That's what this last year has shown me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just both of these albums, and this isn't even this is the tip of the iceberg. There are so many things that both me and Nick Saya have coming out that we can't even tell you about. It's
Ooh.
crazy. From when we release the first thing out of our group, whether it's Nifl or Animal Farm, get ready for probably a year straight of releasing. Just a
Jesus.
year straight of releasing and releasing and releasing and releasing. This is a time like me and Nick Saya, we are insomniacs. I just pulled 4 straight days awake just so I can hang out with my friends. That's it. We were doing nothing, absolutely doing nothing, and had no goal, and had the best time of our lives. You know what I'm saying? I can sleep when I'm fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? I would rather
Mm-hmm.
stay up, hang out with my friends, make new connections, make new music, make a new Animal Farm. It's I don't know, man. It's just the vibe, and the vibe that this studio has. I have
Mm-hmm.
seen people come in here who are like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good at guitar. I can kind of do this style. Like, I should practice more. And by the time they leave, they are doing shit that they never thought they could do. It's just this vibration of artist makes you better than what you were before you met them. It's just crazy. And I was literally just telling Nick Saya the other day, I think he may have asked me or someone around me, like, how did you get into Animal Farm? And I was just like, and he looked at me and I was like, your work ethic. Like, when I met you, you were not the greatest vocalist, but Nick Saya's work ethic is
Mm-hmm.
unlike anything I've ever seen. He's literally the Jay-Z of this genre of music. That kid never sleeps. He barely eats. He is running around constantly, making new connections, making just absurd. In the last, I've only known Nick Saya for 2 years. And when I met Nick Saya, all he could do was play drums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now Nick Saya is one of the best vocalists I've ever met. He's on a drum tip like Infant Annihilator. I've seen that kid cover Infant songs just in his room, like fuck recording it. We're just having fun. Um, he is one of the best producers I've ever fucking heard. He learned how to mix, master, fucking everything that has to do with that. He literally taught himself how to make lyric videos that are on par with like Scott Rudd in a month. Like, there is nothing this kid can't do. If you give him a task, it will get done. And that's why I was like, I need you in Animal Farm, dude. I need people with that kind of drive, you know. And this isn't just for music, in my personal opinion. This is life. You should never associate with people who don't absolutely have your best interest in mind, and not only your best interest, that want you to succeed in your dreams, that actively help you in your dreams. And people say that I'm selfish when I say that, but dude, that is the life. Like, I have dreams, you know. If
Mm-hmm.
our dreams match up, let's hit these dreams together. I don't want to be friends with someone who in the background is like hoping I fail, or yo dude, I just put a new album out, like, you've been watching me record it for 6 months, want to buy it? Nah, I'm good. Like, you need to surround yourself with people who, like, your friends should be your biggest fans.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should work. If your friends aren't your biggest fans, they are not really your friends. You know, so
Yeah.
this lifestyle, the lifestyle I lead now, so only surround myself with people who are working as hard as I do, who are going at the same speed that I go to. And if you're not, and you want to get on this speed, if you want to get on this level, come on in. But this is not a wide shut party. This is
Mm-hmm.
we are hustling every day. This is our life. Like, you know, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a backup plan for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Like.
if
Yeah.
you're a real artist, there is no fucking backup plan. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to do. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But you're still gonna want to do it. I know dudes who are 45 years old who are still recording music, who are still fucking doing that shit. And age isn't a limit, dude. Age is not a limit. It's, you are your only limit. However far you are willing to let yourself go, that's how far you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And I have been blessed. Don't want to trigger all the satanic death metal kids, but I have been blessed to, you know, be around a group of people who not only love, like, genuinely just love Animal Farm. Like, if Nick wasn't in Animal Farm, he would still be like, he's one of the best bands I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? That not only enjoy my music, also they have their own goals. Like, I cannot associate with someone who has no goals, because you don't want to
Yeah.
do anything, and that's cool. Have no goals, just not around me. Me and my friends and my family, we have goals, and we are hitting that shit. You know, and it's just I don't know. It's just a weird vibration over here, man. Like, you got to come down and check out the vibration.
Yeah, I've been, cause I got a lot of homies really down in Florida. I got,
Yeah,
I got you now. That's
yeah. There
right.
you go.
Let's see. Obviously, I knew about Nick, Derek, Brian, sweet baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here the whole time.
Sweet baby boy Brian.
Sweet baby boy Brian. Larry,
Oh my
Larry
God, I
Harper.
love Larry.
Larry. Now, you
I
want to talk
fucking
about
love Larry
vocalists that
Harper.
are probably some of the best of this age?
Dude, Larry
Larry's
is one of the best.
disgusting.
That
Oh
kid
my!
is a fucking caveman. Such a caveman.
I fucking love
I,
Larry, the
I
Oonga
think we
Boonga
already,
King.
right? I think we already announced it, because we did announce one track from Animal Farm's new artist, and that track is called Societal Self-Saboteur, and it is featuring the caveman himself, Larry fucking Harper of the
I
White Bear
think
Project.
I think he posted like a snippet of like his feature on that shit, That was
It's so mighty.
nasty.
Holy shit. I just want anyone hearing this. Larry Harper is the lowest point of the Animal Farm album. Like, he is the lowest, most gutturalist sound on the whole album. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
It just blows my mind how he can do those whistles so like easily. His like screeches,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not even inhale either. Like they're actual like rightfully
Oh, no.
done exhale like vocals.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Larry's
It's
uh
so impressive.
oh my god. Yeah, dude. Like if Larry doesn't become one of the next top vocalists of like these upcoming age like years, I will be very surprised.
I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
I'll be very upset. Yeah, but yeah, Societal Self-Saboteur with Larry, and it's based. That song is there's a lot. All of our songs are about like a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like this album is like a concept album, as in fact that all the songs are like very closely related because it's all about injustices and
Mhm.
traditions that human beings do that are just downright insane or harmful. Um, but yeah, Societal Self-Saboteur. I wrote about. Hey, there's Nick. Say hi to Nick. That's Nick of Nithville. Yeah. But yeah, Societal Self-Saboteur. We wrote because I can't even open my Facebook up. There's not a day I don't open my Facebook up where someone in this fucking scene is getting outed as a racist or
Yeah.
a rapist or a fucking bigot or a pedophile. And like this song, that song specifically is about how social media literally yes, it's a tool for people to be ignorant and racist, but it's a tool for us to hunt these fucking people down and then exclude them from anything cool ever. Like, go ahead and be a racist idiot, but don't come out to the shows. Like, I have a list of people who are getting knocked the fuck out once shows come back because shows stopped, and now half the kids in my town think they could be racist assholes on Facebook because
Jeez.
nobody can come to their house and beat them up. It's fucking hilarious, dude. It is so funny. Also, fuck Shrine of Malice.
I feel that. You still doing those features?
Yeah, dude, if anybody had a feature done by the fucking half-ass vocalist of Shrine of Malice, and then a week later came to find out that he's a lunatic and got canceled, Animal Farm, either me, Nick, or our other vocalist, or all fucking three of us will do that guest spot for free. We will redo his shit and get that scumbag off of your track. It is a Animal Farm free scum removal. That's what it is.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself some features.
Yeah, right.
All three of
I
you watching.
yeah, we just did one, and I don't think I can say who it's for yet, but
I
it's
could
dope.
probably guess if anything. I'm not gonna guess
I'm
on
sure.
here, but I have a pretty good feeling. If it's
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
yeah. Yes,
okay,
you're right.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. So like, it's just chilling. I need to go put this on the charger before this disconnects.
All
1
right.
second.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, now I'm here in the light show.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
so yeah, it's always Halloween in my house.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I am the goth dad. This is my goth dad house. Yes.
Beautiful.
But yes, yeah, there's a lot of topics that I touch on this album that just absolutely infuriate me. We without naming songs, like song names, because Wes doesn't. Wes is all in charge of that, and he'll release stuff when he's ready. We wrote a song about the systematic racism in this country that still affects black civilians after 400 fucking years. Still a fucking problem in this country. We wrote a song about what was that one? We wrote a song about people in super famous people with huge platforms using their voice for hate and not realizing that when you're that big and you are that important, your words are more than just words. Your words could be a call to violence. Your words could be like, you know what I'm saying? Wrote a song about occultism in the American government and how it influences the civilians. Wrote a song about environmental pollution because we're Animal Farm. Wrote a song we wrote a pro women. We have two songs. We have a pro-choice song, which is
Hell
not
yeah.
even about it's not even about abortion. It is just about pro-choice. Period. Body
Hmm.
autonomy. You cannot write laws telling me what I can do with my fucking body. It's the only thing I own. Truly, it's the only thing we own. We wrote a song about pro-sex work. And like, I personally believe that sex work should be a government subsidized thing,
Hmm.
because you do that and you eliminate half of human traffickers. You know what I'm saying? We wrote a song about human trafficking. We wrote a song about. We have a song that probably is not going to be on this album. It will eventually get released. We wrote a song about the pharmaceutical industry
Hmm.
and the opioid pandemic that our generation is facing. Like, if you listen to an Animal Farm song, really listen to it. Like, I wrote these vocals and these words. Every word is supposed to be there. Every
Hmm.
word is it's very, precise.
Hmm.
Simply for the fact that if you are a racist, if you do have prejudice, I want my music to make you fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I want you to think fans of my music will beat the shit out of you in broad daylight because you're a Nazi. Because if my fans don't do that, yeah, you're fucking
Yeah.
up. Like, always punch Nazis, you're fucking up.
Yeah,
So
no, for sure. There's
in a
always those
time,
people who are like, but man, they're your fans. You don't want to lose your fans.
I don't give, I
I'm
don't give a
sorry. If my
rat's fucking
fans
ass.
are racist, I don't want them.
I
Like,
don't give a rat's fucking ass, man. Like,
yeah.
my real fans are my best friends, and none of my best friends are Nazis, so
Yeah.
I'm good. If I only have these people, if I only have these people as fans, then I'm fucking good. But
Yeah, one of the metal, like, how would I describe it? Like a journalist type thing that we have here. I think
mhm.
they made a joke post and it mentioned Pantera, but it was talking not about Pantera but the fans, and it was like Ku Klux people. And man, this dude was like, man, Pantera isn't even that, like, they're not even racist. Phil and Mezzo or whatever the fuck, I don't even remember how to pronounce his name. Was
And
it
so
Anselmo? Whatever the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
He made the Nazi salute and said white rights as a joke. I'm
yeah,
like, okay, sure. But even taking that aside, like, he was like, man, they have fans that are black, right? And then I'm like, I go to this dude's page and I'm like, of course, the first thing I see on his page is, yeah, man, Black Lives Matter is just it's just a government conspiracy. It's all a plot. And I'm like, oh, well, sounds about right. But, well, I guess we lost the boy, and I guess that marks the end. But maybe we'll give it a few minutes. But how you guys in the chat doing? If you're still there. If not, it's okay. Yeah, I'll give it about 2 minutes, and if anything, we can just kind of go from there. But yeah, I guess while Dillon's doing whatever he's doing, go check out Animal Farm. Be on the lookout for Nightfall. Actually, I thought they dropped a song already, but I may be wrong on that. Trying to think of what else to shout out. Derp Seeker, if you're who I think you are, you guys should go check out Derp's merch, or not merch, but their art. They are constantly doing commission work. Brian is a fantastic vocalist. If you guys haven't done, hey Damien, how you doing? If you haven't, go ahead and do the Angel Maker competition, because while I may not understand the reasoning behind why the grand prize is the grand prize, nonetheless, like, it'll help you either in exposure, maybe learning stuff about your vocals that, like, maybe you didn't know before. For me, I've used it as a great way to, like, learn how to record myself better, as well as figure out what my mixing style is for myself and also for others. Because I think I mixed somebody else's cover for that competition, so it's been an experience for sure. But in any case, um, you know, it's been okay. Yeah, he's gone. In any case, guys, I do appreciate you being here. And we'll just die. Oh, he's coming back on. Oh, okay, I'll wait then. I probably can't run on too much longer though. I probably only can run for like 15 more minutes or so. Just cause I gotta help take care of the kiddo with the wife. Plus, she just got home, so I definitely wanna spend some time with her. You know, you said 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll chill. I shall wait for 5 minutes. We will BRB. Oh, okay. If he understands, then that's fine. Then we could just go off of that. But in any case, I do want to thank him. I guess I'll thank him through you, Brian. um, in that, you know, I really appreciate him coming on. It's crazy to me that I've been able to talk to so many of these people because, you know, for me back in the day, like these were people who I was just like I will never be able to like touch or even like develop even a slight hint of a relationship with, you know. And now I'm talking to a shit ton of people. This is my first one I was able to catch. Hell yeah, dude. Well, if you want, all of them eventually, except for Andrew Patterson's. His was the only one that's not been uploaded to my podcast distro, just because, unfortunately, we went over time for the podcast episode. And so because of that, I'm not able to convert it. Yeah, if you're still down to do more chatting, hit him up. I definitely will, because I definitely want to see how things go after at least the main releases for Animal Farm and for Nightfall release, because I want to see kind of, you know, how everything proceeds with that. But in any case, yeah, it was a good night tonight. I think we ended it on a, well, unfortunately abrupt, but pretty good note. You know, just punch your, oh, wait. Oh, he's back.
Yo, yo.
Hey,
I am
he
back.
is.
Sorry about that. My tablet is like dying and won't charge. But
Oh,
yes,
no, you're good.
I know you have to go because whole family thing. But yeah, I just didn't want it to end like that.
All right. All right, tell the people what you want to say. Unless you just disconnected again. Which he might have done. Oof. Damn. I'm waiting to see what happens. Yeah, I died again. No! Oh, no. If anything, call me through my Facebook. I don't think I'll be able to get it to work through that. Yeah, man, I've been looking to get into the scene. I should get my hands on a bass, and I've been practicing vocals. Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, as a side note, I guess while I'm waiting for this to kind of get resolved for Dillon, definitely now is a better time than ever. At least like these past like 2 years or so have been amazing times to learn vocals, because now there's actual people who know what they're doing. It's not, you know, you find somebody on YouTube who's like, yeah, when I go, you know, it seems to feel right. Because listen, like I said, I've been doing vocals for more than 10 years. And so I was there whenever people were like posting the really shitty ass tutorials where nobody really had an actual idea. They just thought they did. And in most of those cases, it would either be something like, it would be something along the lines of, like, oh, do this, even though it's actually not correct, but it works for me. Or like I've seen people where they're like, drink cold water, which by the way, do not drink cold water. You're gonna have a bad fucking time if you do vocals and drink cold water. And just other things that just weren't good for you. But yeah, no, nowadays is a good time. You know, Alex Sigmund, they're a really good teacher from what I've seen in the past. Ethan Grayson's a really good teacher. I've seen one of his students after working with Ethan. Great stuff. I know Jacob Wallace does lessons. I did one with Max Smith on how to do false chord. Oh, hey, it's still in technology. Said no more, but I'm always willing to do this whenever my schedule is never busy for you. Animal Farm loves everyone. If you're going to If you are going through it, we see and hear and love you. Till the next podcast, I would do this every day with you if you want. Much love from the farm. Well, thank you so much, Dillon. It was honestly a pleasure. It was really cool. It's just nice, like, hearing, people who we hold up to in such not high regard per se. Like, it seems like we aren't able to, like, be in the same wavelength, but in reality we are, and it's really cool to, like, get that realization. And that's something, like I said, I've been kind of having a lot recently, is like I've been able to talk to Andrew Patterson. I watched him back in the day on YouTube. Nebula Covers, Xavius Craven is who that actually is. Like, being able to be friends with him on Facebook. Who am I thinking of? Until Solace's vocalist. His name was Venom Vocals, I believe, on YouTube. Oh God, why am I? It's Nick something. I don't know why I'm forgetting, but he's a stupidly nasty ass. Oh, Nick Cummings. Yeah, like, just all around, like, it's just been crazy that, like, I've been able to talk to these people as, like, just one person to another instead of, oh my God, I'm starstruck. Like, it's just nice. It's just nice to have a combo and just sit down. I have 2 album art covers under my belt. Ooh. Well, hell yeah, dude. By the way, man, yeah, just keep posting your stuff if you want in the music promo, and let people know that you're doing stuff. Unless you're Brian. Yeah, fuck Brian. No, I love you, dude. I love all you guys who actually, came, stuck around. And this definitely just got Harvester's CD, and plan on picking up the Kill the Idealist CD soon. Yes, I'm so excited for Harvester because my boy Damien, sweet dude, he's the vocalist of that. And honestly, the tracks that were released sounded baller. So I'm very excited for that. But in any case, I hope you guys have a good night. I will try to get this uploaded to YouTube once it's available for me to do so. And then once it's up on YouTube, I will also hope at least one of us makes it to the top 5. I don't care who wins. Honestly, man, all I just want is the merch. I don't want, if I got the grand prize, which I kind of doubt, I would be pretty ecstatic. That'd be great. It'd boost my confidence up a lot. But honestly, I just want merch nowadays. I think I'm just at that point in my life where I'm like, give me shirt. And also recognition is nice. Recognition is very nice. Especially for you right now, because you're doing really good. It's just one of those things where, like, not enough people know who you are. And I mean, it's the same for me. Like, there's still a fuck ton of people who don't know who I am, and that's okay. It's a building process for sure. It's a networking process, a building process. You already networked with one of the biggest names in the scene, my guy. Like, you're making moves. So, but that will be it. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your night. And, yeah, we'll see you around. Peace.